Hi guys and welcome to another vlog. Today I'm riding this, which happens to be the TVS Jupiter. This is the Jupiter 125 newly launched model. This is the top variant and this is a lower variant, which I will talk in a bit. But straight away let's start with this variant. So first and foremost, what we get is all LED setup for the light tech written inside the lights. Meanwhile, this is for the low beam, this is for the high beam. And here we get a sort of visor in black treatment. Everything is plastic or fiber. Over here we can see some chrome finish at the side to give it a better look. However, coming down below we get TVS logo, number plate holder, and this is for the horn. This vent is for the horn. Meanwhile, here we get sort of matte paint job, and below here, coming down, we get indicators in halogen. Over there we get DRLs. In fact, there is a surround around the lights with the chrome finish. Below here, if we come, we got the tires. These are the alloy wheels. Here we get the reflectors, telescopic suspension, and on the other side we get disc brakes with a reflector again. Here we can see the underbody of the vehicle. Meanwhile, this variant is available with the disc. A lower variant, which is that, is available with a drum brake setup, and that doesn't get any dual tone treatment in the alloys, whereas this gets a dual tone treatment, which we can see over here. Meanwhile, coming to the side, here we get TVS IntelliJ Go, or I don't know what it is. Meanwhile, this is how the scooter looks from the side. Meanwhile, this scooter sits below the Ntorq. Ntorq is a fully sports scooter, as this competes with the Activa 125, and this is basically for more commuter segment, for those who want a family scooter rather than a fully fledged sports scooter like that. However, we can see it gets a long seat, and the seat height is also good. In fact, the newest thing in this scooter happens to be the revised placement for the fuel tank. Now we can fill the fuel from here, and where it goes, it basically goes below over here. The fuel tank is sits at the floor, such that we can get more space at the boot. And Jupiter 125 written over here. 125 is finished in red, and below here again we get some chrome finish and chrome finish on the exhaust as well. These are the rear foot pegs, quite wide enough and of better feel as well. I will come to the switchgear in a bit. Meanwhile, if we talk about the rear, how it looks, so this is the rear. We get halogen indicators, halogen unit, it's not a LED. TVS over here. This is looks like a high mounted stop lamp, but it's not, it's the reflector. And this is a nice and broader grab rail for the pillion. Here we get the number plate holder and again a reflector along with the number plate light. This is the rear tire, and from the other side, if we talk, TVS written on the cover, engine cover, and this is how the brakes looks. And meanwhile, the rear tire section tire size happens to be 90/90 R12, so 12-inch tires used in this scooter. Both are of same profile, so 100 section tires could have been used or for better stability at high speeds. Meanwhile, this scooter is not focused towards high speeds, so I don't think that will matter much. In order to access the boot, what we have to do is we have to just remove the key and place it over here at the keyhole, and let me push it and turn this towards anti-clockwise like this, and there the boot opens, as you can see. And similarly for the fuel lid, how it opens, so for that we need to turn this clockwise by pressing it inside, so that's how it works. it gets a USB A for the charging for your phone, and here are some storage spaces. Nice big cup holder. In fact, I believe it could have been covered with some plastic or some sort, because in case if it rains, so your phone or devices will also get wet. So that is a concern. And the boot is decent size. Can carry two helmets, one full size and one half helmet. Can easily fit inside the boot. However, the boot doesn't get any light. It could have been offered with the light. Let me show you the instrumental cluster, how it looks. So while turning on the scooter, it does a full swipe up. Meanwhile, on the left we get the switches for the high beam, low beam. There is the switch for the indicators, and that's how they sound. And here we get the horn, quite loud. In fact, at the cluster what we get is speedometer, and at the right side we get this thing, the MID, which says the time, which is 5:30, and yes, it's correct. And it has done 10 kilometers. It says the how much fuel is left. It has odometer. In order to browse through this, we have these two buttons, and it says eco and power. In case we are riding hard and fast, it gets this horse, the TVS horse at the top, which also glows. Let me change the mode. Come on baby, let's focus properly. So in order to change the mode, we get trip, we get trip B, we get the trip F, and this is the idle stop start system. This is the button to operate the stream. And over here again it says the, I don't know what it says, but if you know in the comment section, please write it. It says DTE 46 kilometer, I think distance it's covered, or I don't know. Again, back to the clock. So quite a lot of information on offer. I think this will be the range, this will be the average stop start kilometer which is used, and so on. And from here we can set the time or the odometer if we so wish. Engine telltale lights all over the place. At the right we get the engine starter button along with the auto start stop system, and this is to operate that, and it will activate only when the scooter is on. So let's turn on the scooter and see how it sounds. So it does quite amount of vibration only while starting, but after that it becomes quite but after that the energy levels of the scooter becomes really nice. This is how the scooter sounds. In fact, I believe it will work only when the scooter is in drive. So that's that. And if I get a permission to ride this scooter, then I will sure ride this. And till then, if you guys like this vlog, make sure to give it the thumbs up, that's the like button. And also, if you guys want to purchase this motorcycle, make sure to visit the Naresh TVS, which you can see over there, and the number of the showroom I might flash on the screen, or I can show you directly from here. So there is the number of the showroom, Naresh TVS. If you want to visit over here, you can check Apache 200, Apache 160, TVS Jupiter 125, TVS Jupiter 110, etc. So kindly visit the showroom if you so wish to buy a new scooter or a motorcycle for your home in this Diwali or the festive season. So thank you so much guys to watch this video. Meanwhile, the mirrors are there, but this is not in the model, the stock model. Meanwhile, nothing of the scooters get, or the bikes gets the mirror pre-fitted. It will fit only when the motorcycle or the scooter is ready to delivery. So that's what I want to say. If you guys like this vlog, make sure to give it a thumbs up, that's the like button, and also subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys in the next video of this 160R. Till then, stay tuned. Bye bye.